Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, and we are now live. You'll notice the transition was a little bit quicker, and the reason the transition was a little bit quicker on things is I got myself a Stream Deck, so I can switch things out quickly. I can do things such as turning off the volume with the click of a button. I can adjust the volume as I'm doing right now as I'm talking to you guys. You'll notice that I can do things like, oh, stream's ending. Oh, be right back. Oh, look, we're right back in the game with a click of a button without having to switch outside of the game like I was doing previously, which is really, really nice. So the streams are going to run a lot smoother. Yes, Sticky, I am evolving. And Zachary, I did comment that this stream is done on Homecoming, but Sticky is correct. I do play on all the different servers. It just depends on what it's about. I mean, heck, the video that I put out today was specifically for Homecoming. It is an AoE build video that I did. That is an insanely strong AoE video or build that can be done on Homecoming because Homecoming has Stormblast, which has a bunch of cool AoEs in it that make it so strong and things like that. So you'll see Homecoming stuff here, but you'll see the other server stuff there too, because the other servers offer things that Homecoming doesn't, just like how Homecoming offers things that the other servers don't. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's continue on with our challenge here. And ultimate power. Hey, you mentioned Star Wars on a channel that has Warhammer 40,000. That's heresy there, Sticky. Heresy, I tell you. But let's get the combat started. Let's have some fun. Oh wait, we're supposed to be doing outcasts instead of Hellions. I attacked the wrong group. But hey, it got the power up there to where I can do this. Oh, I missed that shot. I see your message there, Sticky. I'll read in just a moment. Yeah, they are, and that sucks. I wish they would, just, I'm sorry, when fans have a universe and lore they're used to, you need to stick to that universe and lore. Pure and simple. You don't want to upset the main fan base that you're aiming for. It's a stupid move. Okay, so we got that done. We're back over Felix. I think we'll be able to do Frostfire before 10, but I still want to get to 10. Remember, there was something I was looking for at 10. It was in powers. That's right, the one that does hold. Yeah, we wanted to get this. That's what we wanted to get. Obsidian shielding. Rings of Power or Witcher. Which is really sad because, Campbell did Witcher and left because they were changing lore and stuff like that was done. So I wouldn't be surprised if Henry Cavill walks away from the whole entire Amazon thing, because he's a big Warhammer 1000 fan, especially Custodes. Yeah, the big companies are getting there. Some big companies get cocky, and that sucks. They shouldn't be getting cocky. I mean, no company should think that they're ever so big that they can do whatever they want, because at some point in time, the customers will wise up and go, wait a second, this is not good for us. And I've seen companies go under because of that. I mean, SSI went bankrupt because they ignored their customer base, and the customers spoke out by not buying their products anymore. And what did that cause? Because the company took out a big loan to do a project, they no longer had the money to be able to pay back on that. I don't think it's social media that's made it worse. I think it's the handling of how they're handling social media and doing their social media stuff. That's what's caused the problem. Social media can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. It's all based on how it's used. Oh, another top 3. It is, but if you also look at how some of these companies handle how an employee does things, you know, what an employee says, it could be a good thing, because some of these companies straight out say, you know, there we go. Go back here, see what's here. Thing back here. We're going upstairs. Oop, there's a guy right there. Dazed him, that's good. Hello, all taken out. What's in here? Just a room. Next. There's a guy right there, so something shot us. Probably at. Okay, we need to use inspiration. There we go. Now let's use a rest. Yeah, and that's just, some people are just that way. They're quick to insult others and react. Trust me, I know that very well, Sticky, and it's all how you handle it. So if you guys look at a lot of the comments in my videos, you'll notice they're mostly positive, no insults, no harassing and stuff like that. And the reason why is as soon as I see comments that aren't providing anything to what the subject of the video is about, I delete it. So if it's just a pure simple thing of, oh God, your voice is so terrible, I can't handle it the way you sound, which I've gotten several of, I don't respond. I just delete the comment. Pure and simple. However, if someone comes in and says, hey, you know, can you take out some of the long gaps between you talking, or the ones where you go, or things like that, I leave that and I respond back to it saying, I am working on those types of thing. It just takes time. And so when I get constructive feedback, whether it's good or it's, hey, you need to improve on this, I will keep it up and I will respond to it. And the reason I do that is if people don't give me feedback saying, hey, you could improve on this and this is how you could improve on this, or just a, hey, you could improve on this, I'm not going to take that as an insult. I'm going to take that as a thank you. I will work on that because we all have something we can work on one way or another. And it's not like I've been doing this for years. You know, I've been doing this for about a year and a half. So there is still a lot I have to get used to. You know? And that's just the way it is. And I'm cool with that. Over there. In a way, yeah, but here's the thing. I've had people, you know, I had one comment not too long ago where all it was the voice of virginity. Well, you know what? That's someone trying to get a reaction out of me. Why should I react to it? Why should I feed the troll? If you don't respond to it and you get rid of the comment of something of a troll like that, you know what ends up happening? Nothing. They may post again, but then you can delete the comment again. After a while, they're just going to get sick and tired of trying to post and trying to troll you because they're not getting what they want out of it. What they want out of it is they want arguments. They want to try to make me look bad and look like I'm going to get upset and I'm going to get hurt over that. Sorry, no. They're messing with the wrong person. Gone all through there, all through there. One place we haven't gone. Go back downstairs. Who gave Beavis access to? That's good. Dazed him with that. Nice. There we go. That's the direction we came. So yeah, I mean that's just how I handle things. You know, I mean, like for instance, there was a comment where someone said, "Oh, it sounds like Walter White Jr. from Breaking Bad." I didn't delete the comment. I just responded back with, well, thank you. That's a really good actor who has cerebral palsy like I do. I greatly appreciate that. And left at that. I never heard a response back from the poster. And that's because most likely they were trying to troll me, make me feel bad, make me feel insecure about myself. No. The only one that can make you feel bad about yourself and insecure about yourself is yourself. That's the way I view it. Yes, I agree with you. The time that you should really take control seriously and take some action is when they're actually, you know, doing things that could create physical harm. That's, you know, very well put there, Sticky. I 100% agree with that. If I ever saw something like that, I would immediately contact the authorities. But I haven't seen anything like that yet, which is a good thing. Yeah, and you know, that's fine. That can be handled. We have ways to handle that situation. And that's where the being able to delete comments, report comments, and things like that come into play. And I have reported comments. When I first started up the channel, I started getting bots just posting links to porn websites. So what did? I reported the account to YouTube and then deleted the comment. And by reporting it, it basically sends the comment to YouTube with who put the comment there. And that makes it so that they can see everything, do their research, and then if need be, ban the account. After a while of doing that, guess what? I no longer get that. That's why in comments, if you try to share a link, the comment will not show up right away. And the reason why is anytime someone shares a link in the comments, it gets put up and held for me to review and check it out. And there have been times where some have been stuck in that review process. I'm like, this is just a friendly, you know, comment. And somehow it got put in here. I'm gonna say that this comment is okay. So if you guys ever make a comment and are wondering why it didn't immediately show up, that's the reason why. I will never delete a comment unless it's a hateful comment. Pure and simple. Even if people comment on it that, well, I don't like how you did this build, or I don't like this guide because of this, I still leave those up and I comment on those because, once again, it's that person's opinion and it's that person's constructive criticism of what I'm doing. It wasn't made out of hate. It was just them letting others know why they didn't like what they see, what they saw wrong with the video. And if there's something I can learn from there, or something that other people can learn from there, then I'm going to keep that up. And even if a comment like that were to be put on hold, I would still okay it. and I have in the past. Very, very true, Sticky. Trolls are like Klingons. The more you interact with them, the more they continue to go on. Which is why all I do with the hate comments and the troll comments is I delete them. Because then I'm giving them no firepower. I'm giving them nothing to work with. Wow, am I missing? There we go. All of them hit. Nice. I missed. Okay, oh, do we have any? That's why we're missing so badly. Okay, we need mutation, I believe. Yes, will work. That there, combined. This. That in there, increase that, this, that there. Fine, it still increases it. That is it. Okay. Wait, we got one more. That there. Always increase that. And we're good there. Yeah, laughing at a joke, being banned for laughing at a joke, that's just wrong. Comedy's comedy. You know, someone's going to get butt hurt by comic doing something because it was too sexual of a comedy bit. It was too religious of a comedy bit. It was too political of a comedy bit. You know, things like that. You know, and there's people out there who don't like Robin Williams because of the way he does comedy. There's people out there who don't like Jeff Dunham or Fluffy, Jeff Blue. You know, it's all personal taste on what you like as a comic and what you're looking for comedy. Moving our way along. Yeah, there we go. Down to one. Down to another. Let's get this guy. Got him. That's the second bomb. There we go. I missed my primary target. Got him. He may be strong, but I'm stronger. I'm gonna wait for my whirling hands to pop. That's a good point about the jester thing there, Sticky. I like that. But then, you know, jesters had to learn how to walk a tight line of poking fun at royalty without going too far. There we go. We got more areas to look through, get more experience. Going to do that. Now, run back over here. Hey, Tyler, how's it going, my man? Let's see. No, there's a... Okay, that way. Are there any more? I thought there was another... No, apparently not. This was straightforward. I'm used to these big ones having lots of branch offs. Jester Staley thought, I'm in danger. So, go to contacts, call, available missions. All we need to do is we just need to find some outcasts. We can do that. Where are we map-wise? Let's go back this way. There's some outcasts. There we go. Just need 6 more. Let's find a big group of them again. 4 and 4. We'll just do these 2 groups of 4s. There we go. 2 more left, but getting some yellows in would be good. That worked out well for us. Now, if we could just quit whipping things, that would be so helpful. There we go. Hold the contact. Double missions. Got another. Ooh! Already got Frostfire. Okay. We're gonna hold off on doing Frostfire. Go here. And go talk to her. But before we go talk to her, I actually want to go back over to here. We're gonna go to the store. And I need to sell off some enhancements and buy some enhancements. We are just missing way too much. But at least we're all set up for Frostfire. So I want to level up and get to 10 and then lock the XP. And then, because I want to have that resistance to hold, because Frostfire is a hold. He has so many ice holds on him that it's insane. Yeah, it is bad when you have all of the accuracies and you're still missing like mad. I agree with y'all on that, Sticky. Yeah, you're right, Tyler. Missing can be a huge problem. You can have all the damage, all your abilities you want, but if every hit is missing, that huge amount of damage means nothing. You have to have the ability to land the hits on your target. Otherwise, the huge damage is nothing. I mean, I've been playing Age of Water, and I originally put a cannon on my boat, and the cannon barely ever hits. So what I do, I pulled the cannon off and replaced it with a some machine guns. There we go. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm gonna go here. Go here. Okay, so we need 1. This to here. Put this here. This here. Not gonna do the one that's single. Not gonna do the one that's single. This instead. This one. This one. Perfect. Okay, so we need another accuracy, endurance reduction, full health. Okay, so let's talk to her. First one we're gonna do is this. Do endurance. Do accuracy. See what else we can do. Goes here. This up to this one. Oh, it's the health. The health we need. We need a couple of health. Let's do a couple of health. Nope. Nope. Can only do 1. 1 is better than none. We'll do that. Yeah, blasters don't need more range. Well, I remember when people used to hate the idea of blasters having melee and thinking that that was worthless and pointless. And then they saw how I was doing my melee, and they're just like, oh, wait a second, melee's not worthless and pointless on a blaster. It can be a good thing. I mean, look at, for instance, energy blaster. The energy melees on the blaster all have knockbacks. You're knocking your enemy away from you so that they cannot use melee attacks. That's a good thing. You know, electric blast. In the melee, you have power sync, I believe it was. And it made it so it drained half the endurance. If you put that with short circuit, boom, you drained them of all their endurance and they stood there like idiots. So there is uses and you can be smart about it. Another good one is dual pistols and martial arts. That key punch is just because you do the key punch, they fly back slowly. You can do a kung fu or a gun fu type shot while they're in midair. It just looks glorious. Oh, by the way, Tyler, were you here to show off the, when I showed off the new toy that I got? Okay, well, because you are one of the people who watches not just My City Hero stuff, but you watch the No Man's Sky, the Blood Bowl, the Warhammer 40,000, pretty much all the content I make, you consume a good chunk of it. I'm going to show it off again. You're not going to see, so what I've done is I got $160 from YouTube this month. And I just recently got it. I took that $160 and I bought myself an Elgato Stream Deck. And so you know how you'd see the screen go black for a moment while I'm switching to another screen, like stream ending, stream starting, be right back, stuff like that? Watch this. You saw that, right? That's the Stream Deck in effect. There's even more. And when I'm saying there's more, there's more. Yeah, you may think the volume's freaking out on you. Here's the thing though. That was me twisting a knob on my Stream Deck, because I got a Stream Deck that has 4 knobs that can control different volumes of things, or if I wanted to, I could do a zoom in, zoom out knob. I can, you know, I mean, it's completely customizable, and there's a bunch of buttons. I have a thing where I can swipe and get more buttons, and just amazing. It's killer. It's really gonna add things. I'm hunting for sound effects and things like that, because I can set up a soundboard on this where I can hit a button and it will play a sound, and just cool things like that. That will just be amazing. Oh yeah, it's something that's been around for years. In fact, the Stream Deck that I got is like a year old. Well, not the one I bought a brand new one, but it's been out for a year, and streamers love it. Originally they were like, well wait, it's going from 15 buttons to 8 buttons, but then when they realized that you can swipe the little display above the knobs, you can get it changes out the buttons just by swiping. There's like, oh, wait a second, you can have 80 buttons instead of 15, and you don't have to have a button be a change what the buttons do button. There's like, okay, no, this one's way better, and so I bought that. Because I was just like, well, YouTube's making me some money. Why don't I reinvest the money back into the channel? There's level 9. So we're one level away. So this character is a brute. Let me go here. This character is a mutant brute that is energy dark. I did energy because I wanted the disorientations, and I went dark because I sort of wanted to give this character a feel of nighttime, because the energy has sort of like that the white. I changed it from the blue to the white, or the pinkish color to the white fists for the attacks. And then because some of the night effects have sort of those twinkling stars that are going around, and when I get more of the night abilities, not night abilities, the dark abilities, the character will have more of a darker look, and it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, well, Spinefire is insanely powerful. And that's because all the spines have a toxic dot to them. And so you can up the amount that those dots do. I mean, I'll tell you right now, my favorite brute is a spine fire brute. And it's because of the area effect dots and stuff like that. They're insanely good. Just like my favorite blaster to do is an electric blaster. And then second to that is the gun food build. And my favorite masterminds is robotics, and then second to that is demons. And then for controllers, I like doing a dominator that is energy and gravity control. And I do have a corruptor build that I found that I really enjoy. That is, it's predominantly only able to be done on Homecoming, which is the server we're playing on now. And I enjoy the what was it? The Storm Blast and Storm Summoning. A little sucker punch there, take him out. Going down here. Oh, there's some guys. Missing as much now. I believe this character will last longer, and the reason why, and the reason I already have the Frostfire mission. The reason I'm not doing this, I want to get to 10, because the plan here, Tyler, is that I want to get Obsidian Shielding because it gives a hold resistance, and because the reason why the other characters have died fighting Frostfire was being held. If I put the hold resistance on there and stack that up some, that will make it so that we're not getting held as much, and plus with being in the battle longer, we are doing more damage, and then we also have our AoE effect on us, so as enemies are near us, they're taking damage over time. That's also why I made this character a brute instead of a tank, because I wanted that damage over time, that small amount of 1 point damage to grow and get up to like 5 points. Okay. Let's see. What is behind this door? I got my head off. Him out, but missed the other guy. Missed the blue, right? More guys over here. We're gonna take them out. I'm just checking to see if there's any more guys with a little bit more XP. Couple guys over here. Okay, there we go. Got him. So let's see. Contacts. Missions. We'll do this one because that will actually give us a place to go and actually do a mission instead of street hunting. That way it will be about our level. And this one I'm going to be taking teleport for when I get to 14. If we can get to 14. The highest level we've gotten to so far is, what, 12 I believe on one of the characters? Because only one of them got past Frostfire, but then got taken out by something else. And I believe that was the Dominator that was created. I know our first character, which was the Stalker, got taken out. What else do we do besides the Dominator? I think the first one might have been a Sentinel. I have to go back and take a look. It's been months. Just a reminder, tomorrow's live stream is going to be me officially actually doing the UV mapping of 3D model. So if you're wanting to know how to UV map a 3D model, or just watch that, or just come and hang out, check out that. You'll want to check out tomorrow's stream at 6 p.m. There will be another stream today at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time also, where I'm doing community gameplay, and I will be playing with another person. If you want to join, it will be on Thunder Spy that we will be playing this on. And I think that character is a beast mastermind with, what was the secondary? I think the secondary's Dark. I don't think the Rat Stalker made it to 20. I could be completely wrong though. I know one character made it past Frostbite. I thought it was the Dominator, but I could be wrong on that too. Oh, you definitely, I mean, here's the thing. City of Heroes costs you nothing. All the private servers, it's free to download the game and to play. There's an option to donate to support the server to pay for server costs. But other than that, you don't have to spend a dime. The only thing you're spending is your time. And with it being a video game and meant for fun, which, the communities on all of them are really nice. Yeah, so it's worth it if you're liking what you're seeing. You cannot go wrong with it. Oh wow, it didn't play the actual animation. And the great thing, Tyler, is if you need any guides, you know where to already go. Yeah, there are other guides out there besides mine. The problem is I am the only one doing upstate guides. So I'm the only one that has the Seismic Blast guide. No other YouTube channel has it. Why? Because no other YouTube channel is doing guides. Which is sort of sad. I'd love to see other channels doing guides and see how they would do them. I don't mind competition. Competition doesn't kill me. In fact, I'm sort of surprised Noni hasn't done any actual guides. He's just done a lot of streaming. I thought Noni would have jumped in and done some guides. There we go. Let's rest up. Oh, I love the look of Stormblast. I love it. It's great. I think the way it looks is awesome for Stormblast. Seismic Blast, it really doesn't feel like you're blasting things. It feels like you're creating Earth out of nowhere. So seismic blast, it would have been nice if you were shooting the rocks out. That would be cool. That's the change I would make to seismic blast. But the way Storm Blast looks, no complaints whatsoever. I love the feel of Storm Blast. This way, because I know we haven't gone this way yet. Okay, that just leaves me access to there. So, down it is. Yeah, I like seismic blast and the effects that has, but the animation for the particle effects needs to change. Because it doesn't feel like you're being a blaster. It feels more like a controller or dominator primary. Feels more like a horde type thing. It'd be cool if it was like you were pulling rocks out of the ground or shooting rocks and dirt out of your hands. That would be awesome. I'm having trouble jumping up there, so we'll do this easy. We'll do that. There we go. Now we'll rest up. Yeah, seismic should have rock though. That should be all that is you just shooting out rocks. It shouldn't be you creating rocks right on the enemy. It should be you blasting out rocks. It's seismic blast, not seismic eruption. I mean, there are some of the abilities that do that, but they need to add more. I know Homecoming has 3D models. I know Homecoming has, you should have some texture. Especially if they're going to be the dominant server, they need to have this. I played around with Water Blast a little bit, but not much. It is one of the ones that I do want to touch on a bit more. Because that's one of the few that I have not played around with much. They could sticky. They very well could. There we go. This way. Turn enemies into SpongeBob once they're stuck on land. Oh. Go up this way because I know I can't jump up there. There we go. Anyone left here? Quick. Scan around. Crevice. No, we're good. We're clean. Halfway through 9. Oh yes, I 100% agree with you. Innovative use of powers is a big thing. I am a huge fan of being innovative with how you play your characters. You should play the characters the way you see fit. You want min-max, min-max. You don't want min-max and you have a creative way of playing a character and doing things, do it the way you see fit. Why? Because that's how you're gonna have the most fun. If you play the way someone else tells you to play, you're not gonna have as much fun. Now, if that way interests you and you like the idea of what that person tells you to do, that's a different story. You know, and that's the reason why I do guides. My guides aren't, hey, you must do it this way. My guides are, this is how I did it. This is why I did this for me. Is it the best min-maxed way to do things? No. Mine will never be min-maxed builds. That's not the objective of it. The objective of them is to get a feel of the style of play. Just like my one I put up today, that's a AoE. It's all about doing as much AoE as possible, both around you and ranged. That's what the build was all about. And then I fitted it to utilize that AoE effectiveness as much as possible, which is the reason why you're not seeing many knockbacks on the AoEs, because a lot of the AoEs have the ability to increase the knockback. I didn't want to increase the knockback. I want the enemy to be in that AoE that set of AoEs as much as possible. Because the whole entire idea was stacking all the AoEs on top of each other, so they're all working off of one another. A blaster secondary for water and storm would be cool. I mean, storm, you could already do electric, or you could do ice. So storm already has a workaround on that. Water does need to have a secondary built in for it. I 100% agree with that. Oh, I got help. Okay, that's it. Taught them a lesson. That's what that boss gets for holding me. There we go. Oh! Alright. We took out, or not purple, or that was an orange boss, not a purple boss. My bad. Whew, almost didn't make that jump. Yeah, well, see, the thing is, Sticky, it's MMOs aren't the only ones that have what is the best build. Any online game or any game has that what is the best build. It's just a gamer, it's a game thing. And Tyler, new invasions would be nice, but that takes time. There's scripting for the invasion that needs to be done. There's 3D modeling and things like that. I mean, yeah, you could have a Hellions invasion. That'd be easier to do. So, you know, it's mainly the scripting of it and figuring out and storyline wise what's going on with the invasion. A Mook family or a council and fifth column gang war would be really cool. A Hellion Skull gang war would be another good one. Black helicopter events, that's a good idea. Yeah, gang war would be easy for them to do. That is the easy one. The great thing is each zone could have their own one. So a gang war for Atlas Park would be Hellions versus Skulls. A gang war in King's Row could be Clockworks versus Circle of Thorns. Gang war in Steel Canyons could be or was it fifth column versus the council, and then continue going that way. And yeah, they already have a bit of that fighting going on, but a gang war would mean more spawn up. They're running around fighting each other, they're attacking players, stuff like that. Well, not even monorail spots, but any zone. Pure and simple. Why leave it just a monorail spot? Make it any zone. Make it happen maybe in Perez Park. Or in, let's see, Fault Line. You don't need to have it just be in monorail zones. Oh, missed. Missed. Oh, I like the idea of a ghost train on the monorail. Oh, that would be cool. Because then that can pop up in so many different zones, just like the ghost ship we have in Independence Port, but instead of it being localized just to Independence Port, it could be in any zone that has the monorail. That's cool. I love that idea. Sticky, I'm telling you, you are a very creative person. You're always coming up with ideas, and I like that. I think what you need to do sometime, at some point in time, is instead of just coming up with ideas, actually make the idea come to life. Find something you like to do, something that's fun, a side hobby, whatever, and make what you think of in that area to come to life. So if you're into, let's say, making Warhammer 40,000 miniatures, and you have an idea for a miniature, learn how to do modding of miniatures or 3D printing to make ideas you have for a miniature come to life. Do something like that. That'd be really good. Because I'm always of the thought of, people can come up with ideas, but it's implementing the ideas that's the hard part. Hey, Axel! A Monster Until Hollows would be cool. Oh, a Rampage event where a villain is on the loose and heroes band together to stop them. I like that idea. Yeah, sort of like the Rampage missions on the red side. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot that the ghost ship does show up in Talos Island too, because it has a lot of water. Okay, great. I'm glad to hear that you're making your ideas real. Because I'm just as a creative person as you are, Sticky, but I invest my creativity in multiple ways. There's City of Heroes that I play where I get to create a bunch of different characters. I have the game design side, the 3D modeling side, the texturing side, and graphics design side. I get to do this YouTube channel. I got my print on demand store, so I got a lot that I do. And the great thing is because of all of this and my disability, I'm now taking my creativeness and I'm turning it into businesses. And the businesses I have is the game design, the YouTube channel, and the print on demand. And the YouTube channel is a twofold situation. This YouTube channel is for hanging out, building a community, but it's also secondary to promote my game design, games I'm going to be building, and to promote my print on demand. But you notice I don't always promote that stuff. I don't slam down your throat, go to my print on demand store, gamingimagery.com all the time. You don't see it pop up in every video. You don't see it pop up in every live stream. I do it very light-handedly because that way when it does hit, it doesn't feel like I'm bombarding you guys. You don't see one every 10 videos. You might see one every 100 videos. It's mainly when a holiday season comes around that I start promoting that. And that's because I'm doing huge discounts. Like Black Friday, I do 30% off any order for the entire order. I have things for memberships where If you get the tier 2 or tier 3 memberships, you get a discount on orders, and tier 3, every 6 months, you get a free product from the store. Do I advertise my memberships all the time? No, I don't. So that's basically where I'm using my creativity and how I handle it. Is I'm very specific on when I do it. Oh, I like the idea of the nightmare and the Halloween mobs always showing up. That's a cool one there, Tyler. Oh yeah, there are Sticky. There are a lot of communities for creating new stuff. Locally, I'm part of two game development communities. Online, I'm part of game development communities. I'm part of several No Man's Sky communities, several City of Heroes communities, a bunch of Warhammer 40,000 communities. All of those are creative communities. And they're always coming up with new ideas and stuff like that. And that's the fun part. That's another thing I like about gaming, is the way you can be creative. You are right. Sometimes people's ideas do clash. And that's fine. I had a friend who will not look at my store anymore and doesn't like it because I have one product up there that they disagree with. This friend is highly Catholic, and I have a t-shirt that on it, right on top of the packs, on each pack is a 10-sided dice. Above the dice, it says, "Stop looking at my dice." Now this is on a unisex t-shirt meant for men or women. So, because I mean, women look at guys' chests. Men aren't the only one that looks at someone's chest. Women looks at guys' chests too. So I made a unisex shirt, put it on there. About 90% of the people I show this shirt off to, they laugh. Even if they're not gamers and pen and paper role-playing games, they get the idea and they laugh and they think it's funny. Because in pen and paper role-playing games, you'll hear people say, "Don't look at my dice, stop looking at my dice." And so I thought I'd take that meme and turn it into a shirt. And my one friend who's highly Catholic says, "That's over-sexualizing women." I said, "How's it over-sexualizing women if it's on a unisex t-shirt meant for men or women to wear? I'm never going to put that design on women's only t-shirt. I'm never going to put that design on men's only t-shirt." And it's only one design out of like 15 or 20 designs that I have that has some slight, very slight sexual reference to it. And as Dee Snider put it when talking to Congress in the 80s, people see what they want to into things. When Al Gore's wife saw sex in Twisted Sister's music, it's because she wanted to see sex in Twisted Sister's music. Dee Snider also said, "Look, we don't over-sexualize women. We don't put them up in bikinis and stuff like that and have that kind of stuff on our albums. That's not our designs. Here are all of our designs." When you see designs like that, that is someone else taking the Twisted Sister name and putting that design with it. That is not us. Al Gore and the other politicians couldn't fight against that because he was right. It would take some coding, but it could be done, Tyler, in switching the mode into that kind of Halloween feel. Best not to tell him about Monty Python then. Well, here's the funny thing. This highly Catholic person plays games where there's demons in it. Plays games where women are sexually overshown because the armor that they wear is plate armor, but it's bikini plate armor. I personally don't like that style. I like the style where if a man is in full plate suit armor, a woman should be in full plate suit armor. If a woman's going to be in a bikini look, a man needs to be in a Speedo look. That's the reason I like Conan the Barbarian. That universe there, yeah, women are scantily clad clothes. But look at Conan the Barbarian. The only thing he's wearing is something to cover up his private parts. And he has boots on, and that's it. He's wearing less than the women are wearing. Therefore, that's fair. Both sides should be shown in equal eyes. If you're gonna over-sexualize one, you need to over-sexualize the other. If you're gonna give full clothing, full plate armor to one, you need to give full plate armor to the other. There was violence way before video games. That preacher is totally wrong. And here's the thing. My dad was a minister. My dad loved playing video games with me. And we played several non-violent video games. We would play Mario Party together. We'd play the racing games together. We would play tennis games together. We'd play basketball video games together and things like that we would play together. He liked checking out City Heroes. He thought City Heroes was really, really cool. No, he's the reason I actually went to school for game development, because when I was looking at going to college, I called him up and I said, I can't figure out what to do for college. He immediately responded back with, you should go to college for game design. Because as a kid, you were always coming up with ideas for games. You were always drawing up ideas for games and things like that. Do what you love. You will enjoy your job 10 times more if you're doing something you enjoy to do for a living. And he was right. You're right, Sticky. People do go too far to the extreme. But people also have to be open-minded. They have to be willing to listen to the other side. And I think that's the problem we're running into, is one side's not listening to the other side. I think the other problem we're running into is one side is just believing what they're hearing and they're not looking at the facts. And the other side's trying to force facts down their throats. Unfortunately, you can't force facts down people's throat. You can just show them, here's the facts that I have. If you show the facts, and the facts show that you're right, then I hate to say it, you're right. If one side is saying, we have the facts, but they're not going to show the facts, guess what? To me, they're lying. That's how I see it. If one side says, we have the facts, but they don't show you the facts, too bad. If one side says, here's the facts, and they show you the facts, guess what? they're telling you the truth. Yeah, you're right. The most popular games are things like Mario. I mean, heck, look at some of the first video games. We have Pong. Was Pong violent? It's table tennis. Is basketball violent? No. And like you said, Mario Kart, things like that, not violent. There's a lot of non-violent games out there, like you also mentioned, Tetris. Tetris is a great game. I love Tetris. Tetris makes you think, and makes you think quick. But yeah, I mean, it's all in the eye of the beholders. Anyone who says that video games make people violent, I hate to say it, there are studies out there showing otherwise. There are studies out there showing that violent video games actually make people less violent. Same with people saying that heavy metal makes people violent. Heavy metal doesn't make people violent. Heavy metal actually makes people calmer, just like how playing video games actually makes people calmer. It's been proven in studies. And I gotta go with the facts and what the studies show. Just saying something is a certain way, in no way does that mean that it is true just because someone said it. You have to have facts and information behind you. Say the sky is green. Does that mean that the sky is green? No. Whew, that was a tough fight. Oh yeah, studies have shown that video games help with mental illness. Video games can be used in place of painkillers. It's been proven since the 80s. The 80s, it's been proven. And I know this as a fact because when I was in the hospital with my friend who's going through chemo, she played video games instead of taking nausea pills. She played video games instead of taking the pain medication. And it worked. When I was 16 and I had to do a surgery, I laid in bed playing video games and barely took any pain pills. It works. Get up here. This is gonna hurt a bit. Yep. And it threw me back some. Up this. Run up here. Nice. Up here. Miss. Didn't do much damage to us, but we do need to get our turns back. You're right, Sticky. It depends on what you're picking. Those people who see only violence in video games are cherry picking out the violent video games. You are 100% right on that. Yep, age rating is there for a reason. Once again, 100% right. And the whole entire age rating thing came out because parents weren't looking at what kids were playing. That's why they have it on TV. Parents weren't looking at what kids were watching on TV. Same with music. Parents weren't looking at what kids were listening to. When I was a kid, my mom had to approve every show I watched, had to approve what I listened to, had to approve the video games I played. Did she stop me from watching violent stuff? No. Me and my mom would sit down and watch Looney Tunes and laugh our butts off like mad and have a great time. My mom let me play Mario Party or, Super Mario Brothers and other games that had violence in them. My mom let me watch action-based shows. I mean, some of my favorite shows growing up was A-Team, Knight Rider, let's see, what else was there? Mighty Python stuff, things like that. My mom would let me listen to George Carlin. And he swore all the time. In fact, one of my favorite records I'd play all the time and just have fun with is the 7 words you can't say on TV and radio. Makes me laugh every single time. Yeah, most humans do recognize the difference between reality and fiction. We get knocked back. So we got that one done. I think we'll do just a little bit of street hunting to get that level 10. Let's go here. Yeah, let's take that. I'm hoping I'll get her to max level. I'm hoping this is the one build that will get me there. There's some lost. Excellent. Hellions, I want Lost. Or not Hellions, but Skulls. I want Lost. More Lost over here. First thing we're gonna do. Go. Map. That. We'll take that map first. Go. I said map. This. There we go. We're gonna go get that one ability that gives us hold resistance. Yeah, once you hit level 50, we create another character and then do another build. And I think me and Nonate were talking about that, where you increase either the level of mobs you're fighting against or the number of the mobs you're fighting against by one, and just switch back and forth in doing that until you've maxed it out and you're at the most you can do for the number of mobs and the number level of the mobs. Oh wow, look at how many people are in that's a cool group going through there. This is nice to see people actually in this zone. I normally don't see many people in this zone. But I think that's because of the 20th anniversary and the article that PC Gamer did about the 20th anniversary and Homecoming. I think that's the main thing that's gotten Homecoming so popular. It's the fact of all these articles being put out by Gamer Info, PC Gamer, and all these articles by these big companies spreading the word about the game. Yeah, basically that's it, Sticky. Keep upping it until it gets impossible. Yeah, Hollows doesn't get as much love as I'd like to see. But hopefully with the videos I do and the live streams I'm doing about the hardcore where it forces you to go build Hollows, it will help give more love to it. There we go. Ha! We got it. Wait, we hit 11? Shit. Okay. I made a mistake. We are going to turn off XP. So we need to go here and then options. Disable XP. There we go. We've turned off our XP. We are not going to put the socket in yet. We're just barely into the level. But what we can do, so let's go ahead and go enhancements, see what we have. We'll go in here because I want to see resistance. So we need a damage and we need a health, resist damage. go over to her. Set all this off. First thing we're getting before anything else is a resist damage. I want to get one of these. Actually, we're going to get 3 of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. Now, go back to here. There's a reason I got 3 of these. It's to do this. Hey, Harry. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I mean, that's a good chunk. Some very popular things on this channel is City of Heroes. You'll find guides, you'll find reviews about the different servers. You'll find live streams like this where I'm just playing. There we go. We are all set up there. Let's take this. There we go. Now we have our hold resistance. Now we're going to do Frostfire. I know that this is supposed to end at 4 and we're like 15 minutes away. Guess what? This is not ending until we either get beaten by Frostfire or beat Frostfire. We are not ending the stream until that happens. 100% guarantee that. So if this stream runs later than its normal 4 o'clock time, so be it. I want to beat Frostfire. I want to see if it can be done. And even if we beat Frostfire, it's probably going to be a little bit longer than that because I know I want to celebrate. Well, Sticky, you're mostly right. You forgot something. No Man's Sky. What about No Man's Sky? Majority of my tutorials are City Heroes and No Man's Sky based. I mean, yes, the channel got it starting with City Hero stuff when it really started taking off. But then I added No Man's Sky because I was only getting City Heroes players, and it was a very small community at the time because people didn't know City Heroes was back. But by doing No Man's Sky stuff, and then No Man's Sky players seeing that I was doing City Heroes, that was bringing in some people. What really brought in people to the City Heroes private servers is the big magazines doing the announcement and talking about the official license for Homecoming. That's what brought the players in. I was bringing in like maybe once a month. I was bringing in maybe 1 or 2 new people to know that the game was alive, which is good enough for me. By the way, did you see the numbers ticking off on my area effect dot? Look at that. 8 damage. Oh yeah, I always, you know, Sticky, I like to try to stick to the 8-hour streams. Or I mean, not 8 hours. Excuse me. I like to try to stick to the 2-hour streams. The only time I do a little bit earlier is if for some reason I'm not feeling well, or if what was projected for the stream is done earlier than expected. If what I projected for the stream is going to take just slightly a little bit more time, I will run the stream a little bit longer, but only by an hour or two. For my body's well-being, I will not stream more than 4 hours at any one given time. Hey, Raven Rock. Thank you, Axel. You guys are showing up at the perfect time. Right behind the door. His one hit and he missed. I feel so bad for him. I'm gonna turn off my sprint. That's eating up endurance. Okay, let's see. I wish you luck, but I also gotta think of content. So you're wishing me luck and hoping that things go terribly wrong all at the same time, are you, Sticky? Yeah. I sort of have that feeling too at the same time, but I don't want to purposely make myself fail either. I want to put in my best effort. I don't know why I was holding shift thinking that would make me run. AoE is so helpful. I accidentally hit my mutation button. Oh wow. Raven Rock, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. We now have AJ Marshall as a member. We have Compassive Dissidents and member. Eddie Chaos as a member. Blood 86 or 889 as a member. JJ follows as a member. Thank you so much for those added subs. It's greatly memberships. That is greatly appreciated. You guys, for the membership she just gifted out to you guys, you are going to get early access to videos. So when Wednesday's video comes out, you won't get Wednesday. You'll get it Tuesday night or sooner, depending on when I am able to get that video done. Sticky. Well, Sticky, I'll tell you right now, if you really want that membership, it only costs $1 a month. That is the price for the lowest membership, which gives you access to early videos. It gives you access to the members only community on YouTube, and it gives you access to the members only Discord channel, and that's really nice. Now granted, you have to have your YouTube connected to your Discord to get access to that members only channel. I found that out working with Raven Rock, and Raven Rock is, you're a huge supporter of this channel, and I greatly appreciate you for doing that, just like how I appreciate all of you guys. But it's the ones that I see popping up for the different videos, the different streams and stuff like that. People like Sticky, Tyler, Roe, Coolness, you know, Raven Rock, stuff like, you guys are the ones that aren't just here for City of Heroes or No Man's Sky. You guys are here for the fun of the content and the interesting things I do, and I greatly appreciate that. Me not getting his pain karma. Nice, you got Crossfire. What was the build that got you past Crossfire? I can't wait to see what you have planned, Sticky. So I have a plan also, and so you may not see me commenting much to chat. I'll try to keep up with it as much as possible, but I'm not gonna stop playing right now to respond to chat for one pure simple reason. I want to keep the rage up. And I want to keep the rage up so that when we get to Frostfire, we're doing max damage so we can take Frostfire out quickly. There's a guy up there. I have a reason to run up here. That's done. Let's open this up and take these guys out. That was quick and simple. Let's go this way. Okay, let's see. Down. Go. Trying to hit the right button. I keep on hitting my caps lock though. Wait. Of course, we're not getting any XP, so none of that really matters. I missed all the others. I'm not gonna go upstairs. I just want to get to Frostfire as quick as possible. That works. The dot's doing so much damage, I'm just like, why do another attack? Why did I waste that? Rest up, get our endurance back up, then we'll pop all these back off. Go. Actually, I can switch to that. Turn this on. This on. Sticky! Oh, you just granted a bunch of subs. Thank you very much, Sticky. Sticky just gave all of our dragons subs. Chaos Sentry a sub. Sticky Master Solution 32 a sub. Moses a sub. Julian Walker a sub. Thank you so much. That was very nice of you, Sticky. Update for when I do Wednesday's video. So many new, or not subs, but so many new members, and you guys are going to be getting early access to content. You guys will get members only community posts, members only Discord channel, and if you weren't here when I mentioned it last time, you'll get access to a members only Discord, but make sure that your Discord is connected with your YouTube. That is how it will recognize that you get access to the members only section on the Discord. Okay, let's see. We're just gonna go up to the next level. Yeah, when I heard those memberships pop up, I had to stop and mention that. Ooh, here we go. We're at the level for Frostfire. Oh, man. Okay. Let's do this. Groups down. Another group over here. That group's down. Shrine Frost. Okay, got that. Did you see how quick he went down? Oh! Well, let's turn the XP back on. No, 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 wrong button. Wrong button. No, 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 no. Don't want that. What was that? There we go. We did it. It's completely done. Oh, that was insane. That was insanely good. Whew. I'm sweating. I'm telling you, I am sweating. There is sweat on my brow. I was worried, but this is a good build. I think I played it right by letting you guys know I was gonna focus on just plowing through it to get that high damage output, and I think that helped out, along with the fact that I did the defense, the luck, the damage, and the accuracy inspirations. Also greatly helped out. So Sticky. I see how you are. Oh, I would laugh so much if that were to happen, and a -3 mob outside. No, my level 11 character dies from a level 5 mob in Atlas Park. Yeah, it was super quick. And that's because of the damage output that I had for the brute, because that bar was like up to here or more. Of course, Sticky. It's the way we work. You blame me for stuff, I blame you for stuff. It's a symbiotic relationship. Okay, let's turn this on. Run us to a safe spot. Yeah, what's up? Did I miss you or something? I did not die. Yeah, like that. I was looking away. You missed it. I beat the snot out of Frostfire. He went down quick. He went down hard. He did not get one hold off. And I think that's because I got the obsidian shield and stacked it up really, really high. I think that's what saved us, along with the accuracy and damage inspirations. just melted through him quick. And plus the fact that I focused on just running up to him and getting a full bar of rage, frenzy, rage, whatever you want to call it. Actually, what is this? Oh, fury, because I got the fury bar up so high that added damage, and we were doing per tick of our dot, of our dark armor dot, was doing around 8 to 10 points, and we haven't even put any damage on it yet. We could add damage onto it and that would jump it up even more. I'm just getting myself to a safe spot because it'd suck to log in next time and be standing right next to a mob that just kills us right away. Well, that show's over. Well, hey, we can look at it in Warhammer 40,000 terms. I'm a Space Marine captain. You're a scout. I mean, I'm joking. I've had so many people take some of my videos that I do seriously. Like I did one talking about the stall tactic in Blood Bowl 3 and how it's terrible for the game and this and that. They weren't seeing that that was a joke and that I was giving tactics on how to play around the stall tactics. So people were just bashing on me saying, I don't know how the game's played. I don't know that that's a real tactic. I didn't know I was a good enough actor to make people believe that I was being serious. It's like, wow, maybe I should have gone in for acting. I'm thinking sticking more Servitor Skull? Well, I think I picked on Sticky enough. Once again, I want to thank Ravenrock. I want to thank Sticky for the 5 gifted subs each that had 10, or not subs, members, that had 10 more members. So when you see the next video that comes out on Wednesday, there may be one sooner than that. I am working on a video talking about Age of Water and if it is a game worth buying because it is in early access. And so keep an eye out for those videos. Plus I have my normal Warhammer videos on Fridays and my City Heroes videos on Sundays. Who are you calling Bonehead? Now, remember there's going to be another stream in about 2 hours. It's actually going to be an hour and 50 minutes. There's going to be another stream where I'm going to be playing a community built hero and getting them up to 50. It is not the hardcore rules so they can die and stuff like that. We're just getting the character up to 50. It's going to be on Thunder Spy. I'll be able to group with other people, stuff like that. So if you want to check that stream out, you're more than welcome to. You can catch it live or on replay, whatever works for you. That would be fun, Ravenrock. That would be really, really fun. I know in the future I want to do some PvP tournaments. I'm going to hold PvP tournaments with some prizes. And that is for City Heroes and then also No Man's Sky. So both of those will be really interesting. I know right now the main thing I'm working on is setting up for a contest of base building. So if you're into base building, either in No Man's Sky or City of Heroes, start building out a base, because whichever base has the best design in each game will get a $50 gift card. I'm still in the planning phases of that and getting that all set up. I won't do PvP. I think he won't do PvP because he's afraid of my capabilities. Well, that and veteran here, newbie there. Oh wait, that was Raven Rock. Never mind. I don't know. I think Raven Rock's played a bunch of City Heroes. But anyways, I'm going to let you guys go so I can go get myself something to eat and get set up for the stream at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I want to thank you guys all for watching and have a great day.